you guys. Welcome to the last Wednesday. Oh, it ain't Wednesday, y'all. I'm live and wrong. Welcome to the last Tuesday. A Sex Talker T Gray of 2021. It has been so much fun, you guys. We've had so many dynamic guests through here all year long. We've been pumping this joint out. I want you all to stay tuned because in the top of the year, we're going to start a new season. We're going to be changing up this format a little bit. You're going to see some new faces a little bit. It's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure that you all stay tuned. Make sure that you all are dialed in each and every Tuesday, 9 to 10 p.m. right here on WEMS Radio. As you all know, I am your host, T Gray. Welcome to Sex Talk with T Gray. I have a dynamic guest in the building tonight to end the year, y'all. You know, we've been doing this sketch comedy thing, the sketch comedians, the people who are ripping and running on social media, just keeping these laughs going for us in a different way. So this month, that's what we've been doing all month long. We ending it. This man said he the funniest man on TikTok. He said check his numbers, run it back, and they'll tell you he the funniest one out there. So I'm excited to have him in here all the way from Atlanta. Come on in here, Sharon Clark.
Hey, hey, how you doing? How you
I'm,
doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am the funniest man on TikTok. Why you say it like that? Like I was lying. Like he said he was the
He
funniest man.
said, he said.
Like
That's like
yeah,
dudes who be like, I'm the baddest rapper alive. Like, that's what he said.
bro, say it with confidence in your voice, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
All right, let
I'm
me try
glad
it
to
again.
be here, T.
Let me
Gray.
try it again. Let me try it again. Let me try it again. I'm gonna turn around and get my thoughts together. I got the funniest man on TikTok in the building tonight with me, you guys. Run them numbers, check them balances, see what the man be doing. He's got everybody on his dick. Sharon Clark in the
Man,
building.
I don't know why they on my dick. I don't know why. But I'm used to it. It's okay.
You used to it?
Whatever, man. You can hang them.
The head. Heavy is that head when there's a lot of people on your dick.
You know, it's all good. It's all good.
No,
Ain't never gonna
welcome
do it.
to Sex Talk with T Gray. I'm excited to have you in here. Um,
Glad to be
you
here.
have definitely been one of the faces that kind of kept me laughing all through the pandemic, and now as we look we in it, out of it, back in it again, and so a lot of us found ourselves at home. We found all these new faces that we hadn't seen before. You definitely kept me laughing all through it. So thank you for coming through. Also,
Well, welcome, T. Great.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
got
yeah.
me.
Yeah. So
I
look,
got
we gonna jump right into this. So for those
Mhm.
of you who haven't seen any of the things he does, go ahead and make sure that you follow this brother. Make sure you hop on after we finish this and catch up and get some of these laughs. But a lot of what you do with your skits is based on some of my faves, some of my favorite comedians, some of their most popular jokes, what have you, and you're acting out these scenes. Um, do you bring that type of energy and characteristic into the bedroom? Do you find yourself acting out things or starting with a premise in mind and showing it through your actions in the bedroom?
So just gonna get right to it, huh? Okay.
I said we was about to jump in it.
Yeah, yeah. All
That's
right.
what I said.
Ain't no warm up lap or nothing. No stretching and okay. All right.
Oh, you
Shit.
need distraction. You need
No,
five
no, I'm good. Bro, I'm good, boo. I'm good. This is my category. All right. So the question is, do I bring that same type of energy into the bedroom? Is that
minutes.
the question? Am I right?
Yes, yes.
Um, absolutely, man. Like, ah, see, the women I date, they kind of love dating an actor or comedian
Mm-hmm.
because every time we have sex, I like to switch it up, man. You know what I'm saying? I could be a Chicano one night. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Mm-hmm.
Chicano, bend over, ese. Bend over. We zip it, homes. Do it now. You know what I'm saying? In the night, whatever flavor you want, baby, I can give it to you. You know what I'm saying? To keep it fresh, keep it going, man. You don't want no boring same sex every night. Uh, you like it? Yeah. Roll over. Okay. You like that? Yeah, I like it. Roll over. That shit boring, man. You know, there's some spice in it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
very rarely, um, I'm gonna speak for. I speak for myself. My mom also speak for half the other women out here who say the same shit. But very rarely do you find a guy who is into doing these different things and bringing out a different side in the bedroom. A lot of times, us as women, we are always trying to amp things up, bring it to another level. How important is it that you do switch it up? How important is it for you and your psyche as a man? But then, how important do you think it is for your partner for you to be able to operate in that mode?
I man, speaking for myself, I can't speak for a woman, but me personally, I get bored. You know what I'm saying? The older I get, the bored I get with sex. So I'm always looking for some experiments, some different improvements, some different kind of ways to do things all the time. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm thinking the woman is thinking the same type of way. You know what I'm saying? So um, that's what keep me going, keep me pushing, because I want her to get bored. You know what I'm saying? With me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So, in that um, Jesus, the word escaped me, but in that process of
Process.
making sure that you're keeping a person engaged, making sure that you don't want them to get bored. Like, what's the wildest shit you've ever done in the bedroom?
Okay. Well, okay. I see where we're going with this. All right.
Is that off limits?
No, no, no. There's no such thing as off limits.
Take your time, baby. take,
It
take your
is okay. All right. Don't think I'm crazy. But the wildest thing I did was suggested to my mate. I was like, okay, bruh, like this get like in a serious fist fight and just have sex right after. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, "Cut that out." But for
full,
real,
full
bruh,
on fist fight, just,
bruh, we're going at it, bruh. Like,
in
I
it.
like, pick it, go, pick. You know what I'm saying? And then I grabbed her and we just started having sex. Best sex ever, bro. Take a game.
Like
Don't
real
steal my shit,
hit
bro. Hey, don't
everything.
steal my shit. That's my shit. Don't steal it.
I'm not gonna take that.
Fight your girl, bro. They have sex. Let her hit you. Don't hit her back. Let her hit you a couple times. Then take the
What I
blows.
need to know. Okay, this is what I need to know. Was this slap boxing or was these closed fists? Like
Okay, maybe more exaggerated. It's more like wrestling.
more like
More of a stronghold wrestling, like some WWE type wrestling. Yeah.
that's dope though. So that is a great way to start, you guys. I'm not even going to hold you. People
Right.
enjoy being playful.
Right.
Being able to be playful with your mate is so important. I think
Mm,
people don't even really realize that that play fight situation, like it's major foreplay. It's major
right.
foreplay.
Maybe.
Um, I like that though. I like a little rough up, a little tussle. You know what I mean? Not close, not slap nigga, but I
Not,
like that though.
mm,
Um,
mm,
it shows a different level of affection. It definitely opens up the door for a different level of intimacy. Sometimes it does create a great segue to more passionate experiences. Um, so I'm a fan too. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I like that.
mm.
Not stealing it, but I've been there. It's a great idea. So for
Already.
2022,
Yeah.
as we go through
Angela.
the show, we just gonna jot some of this shit down. 20, I need all of y'all to start fucking fighting and fucking, okay? Fight and fuck. We're gonna start. We're gonna coin that phrase today. Fight and fuck.
Uh,
We're gonna get it.
that's
So
what.
in the bedroom, when do you feel most untouchable?
Whoa. Okay. In the bedroom, when do I feel most untouchable?
Yes. When do you feel like you're the man? Is there because in sex in general, we all have a moment where I guess we're at our high point where our chest is most poked out, our ego's already at 1,000. Like in that moment, and even for me as a female, in that moment, I'm like, yeah, I'm the shit. You know what I mean?
All
What is
right.
that moment for you where you feel like can't nobody else tear it up the way I'm turning it up
Okay.
right
When I just walk in the room, bruh, and she hearing my voice, I be like, hey, look, shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. I be dead that serious. All right, look, don't say nothing. take your clothes off, get naked. We gonna have sex. I swear to fucking God, if you make one noise, I'm done. That shit turns her on, bro. And I feel dominant, bro. You know, and she listened to me. I feel like control. I'm a man.
Mhm.
And so I'm just doing all my thing, and she can't make no noises. Not one, not a peep.
Mhm.
And I love that. I love silence during sex. And she know that. And I feel like I'm in control because she doing things my way.
Okay. So being untouchable for you equates control. That's interesting. That's interesting. So you
Oh,
prefer your woman to be more submissive?
yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you. Okay. Okay. It's
Not
nothing
all the
wrong.
time.
It is definitely something to explore, you guys, when it comes into domination and submission. It is such a it's such a it's such a interesting line, I guess, because you're towing the line of trust and sexuality at the same time. Being able to be dominant and or be submissive and then play and stay into that role, it definitely have to trust the person that you're with. Um, there's a lot of rules sometimes that comes along with this, a lot of safe words. What he's describing is on kind of on the milder side. But for those of you who dive in or who are interested in experiencing more than that, if you want to be tied up, if you're into whips, you want collars on, nipple clamps, you want to be led around on the floor on all fours like a dog, whatever the case may be, be mindful that that's the line that you're towing. You're towing the line of sexuality and trust. And if you're not totally open sexually, you might not be ready for that. If you're not totally 100% trust that partner that you have, because that's a big piece of going down that road. If you don't trust that partner, if you don't trust that in that moment of control that they too can control themselves, that's important. That you too can control yourself, because it's definitely a mindset. And so you could fuck the mindset up if the person say the wrong thing in that moment and then, oh, now you shift it. So it's a lot that comes into play when you go down those roads, and when you have a dominating spirit or a submissive spirit, and then you want to kind of get into it deeper. So 2022 is coming. If you haven't tried it, put that on the list. We're gonna
You
add that
did.
to the list. I'll add that to the list of things. So this pandemic, although it is not over, it's on its uptick again. A lot of people put a lot of different things into perspective, especially as it comes to sex and as it comes to how it affects their lives, whether the priority or the placement that it has, things of that nature. Um, During this process, have you had any kind of aha moments in reference to sex, or have you found that its priority or its placement in your life has changed during or because of the pandemic?
My aha moment was realizing that sex wasn't as accessible as it used to be.
Mm-hmm,
That shit woke me up quick because it made
mm-hmm,
me realize like, how important it is, how important a woman is. Like your ass get lonely as hell. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning of the pandemic, people are like going crazy. Don't touch nobody. Don't get away from everybody. Don't call nobody. Stay away from everybody. You know
mm-hmm,
what I'm saying? I was doing that shit. I ain't talked to no girls for like 3, 4, 5 months. I'm like, nah, but you can't come through, boo. I want you bad too, but nah, hell nah. This coronavirus out there.
mm-hmm,
Nah, hell. But that made me realize how much I value a woman and their body, and a woman, period, not just their body.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, that's an interesting take back, you guys. Um, that's an interesting take back, not only from the point of view of a man, but then also how a woman should view herself. If you're legitimately in a sexual encounter with somebody who not only values you but values your body, you damn sure about to have you a great time. Let me just say that. But what's important about being with a person who values you as well as your body You have to value you and your body first, because that is how that exchange operates. I can't find value in something that has no value in it. The only way something that can have no value in is if I first don't value myself. So that's extremely important, you guys, not even just for the pandemic, but just how you transition and how you move in life, for your um, level of security as a woman, to know your body, understand your body, touch your body, kiss your body, see what makes your body tick, understand how it feels, understand what's important to it. Not necessarily putting everybody first. It's okay to put you first. Sometimes it's okay to value you. It's okay to put you on a pedestal. It's okay to take care of you, have self care days and things of that nature. You might just need to take a day, have a nice hot bath, get your coochie steam, a nice little truly oil down there, rub your girl real good. It's all those things, and understanding that you are important. And then, yes, my body is too. But it also helps when you seek out, or a person seeks you that sees that same value, that you're not just ass at the time. Or for these dudes out here, because there's some thought ass dudes out here too. You're not just your dick, bruh. You not. Might be good, but you're not just your dick. Value you just a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. Set yourself some standards, just a little bit. You know. 2022 is coming. Stop. Stop. Okay, all you thirst trapping ass motherfuckers. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm cursing too much, but y'all get it together. Um, what's up, Sharp?
Hey, man. I'm just sitting back, listening to
Sometimes I get in these roles. I would just want to talk to the people. I want to talk to the people today. It's the last show of the year. I'm trying to
last
take y'all out educated so you all can start your year ready to
episode.
receive. Um,
Already.
So we talked about when you feel most untouchable. Are there ever moments when you feel shame?
Say ashamed?
Mm-hmm. Shame, nasty, do
Yeah.
too
A
much.
lot of times when I feel
Shitting on
ashamed, man.
people. Are you shitting on people like the NFL players? I'm just playing.
Hey, what?
I'm just joking.
Wait, what happened?
You ever? Is that a feeling that you ever have in the bedroom before, during, or after? Have you ever felt shame?
Yeah, when I accidentally gave a girl full control, right?
Mm.
Y- You know what I'm saying? Like full control. I like, hey, it's your birthday. Like tonight, you can do anything you want to. In your fantasies that you ever wanted to do sexually, it's on the table. It's your
Mm-hmm.
night.
Mm-hmm.
Why in the fuck did I say that, bruh? I ain't finished it no more, bruh. She some things to me I ain't know what he done, bruh.
Doing it.
You fuck me up, bruh.
I
I
would
did.
love to know what she did. Look, you can DM me, text me, because I just want to know what old girl did. Not only do I want to know what she did, I want to know on a scale of 1 to 10 how much you really liked it.
Hey man, hey,
Because the shame comes in when we really like some shit. I ain't even,
mm,
that's
hey, bro.
where it settles in, and when we really like it, we're like, oh fuck, I like
It was alright. You know what I'm saying? She could do it again her next birthday. I mean, she can't do it all the time.
just that birthday sex.
Yeah, it's alright once a year. But I don't know. She was doing some crazy shit, man. But yeah, that's probably the one time I feel shame, man. When the
Okay.
girl, the girl have control, and I don't know, man. Sometimes they go overboard, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's the fantasy, that's the desire.
No, I know,
So
man. No,
what's
it's
interesting about you saying that sometimes women go overboard, I think that the male perspective as it comes to women, one, and this is no hit on you, let me just say that a lot of men think that they know women better than women know themselves. A lot of men spend time trying to educate women on what we think, what we feel, what we know. I think it's kind of crazy. But in that spectrum, then comes guys who think that women don't want to fuck as much as we do. We not as nasty as we are. We don't want to control situations the way we want to. We don't have all these crazy sexual desires and fantasies the way men do. But we do. We filthy as a motherfucker out here in these streets. And it's sad that men don't get to see that part because I think that that part is we really live, where we really live mentally. Don't get me wrong, as a woman, of course we want some soft shit from time to time. Don't get me wrong. But in the back of my head, do I not want some nasty, filthy, knockout, drag out, sweaty, stanky sex that you really can't tell nobody about the next morning? You don't even really want to look me in my eye because that bitch done fucked you up. I do. I want that. I want that. And a lot of women do. A lot of women do. So what you might say is overboard for us in our heads is probably our normal what we're thinking about on the regular. But we can't push the envelope with men the same way men push the envelope with us without somebody looking at us crazy. What do you think about that?
I guess you made your point, bro. I cannot come back. I can't fight that shit, bro. It's undebatable.
As
Like,
a
you
guy,
know,
what do you think about that though? As a guy, like, am I hitting on something? Am I wrong? Am I right? Is you know what I mean? Like, what do you think as a man? Like,
you right, you right, you right. Because you can't have a. I'm saying, it's like a catch-22. Like, I don't want a boring girl,
mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm.
But don't do too much. Like, be in between. Like, gotta be a medium, bro. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, don't be nasty, nasty
Will be nasty, nasty. All right,
all
now
the time.
we got some
Don't be
comments.
nasty, nasty all the time. 'Cause like you say, I do gotta look you in the face in the morning time, and we do gotta eat breakfast together.
Comments on the screen, you guys, because I want some of these ladies to be able to chime in. So I'm gonna just scroll back through some of these, and then we're gonna touch on this nasty, nasty real fast. Angelia Walker said, "Oh, you are the funniest man on TikTok! Yay!"
Oh,
And her next birthday, classy, never trashy. Okay, so this is where we are. Nasty, nasty. What,
nasty,
what is nasty, nasty? What is that?
nasty, nasty is to me. All right, let me be honest with you. What turns me off about a woman is when she wants sex more
Mm.
than I want.
So then the aggression.
Right.
Okay.
When you want sex more than I want sex, it's like a turn off to me. Like, let me come at you. Let me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, be the caveman. Come here, let's have sex. Let's do it. Come on. But
Mm.
when you, every day, you do it. When the shoe on the other feet, you coming at me, like, come on, let's have sex. Let's have sex. Let's do it, do it, do it. I'm like, bro, like, I feel like a piece of meat, bro. Like, bro, bro, bro.
And
I'm,
you are say
I, like, like,
you
chill, bro.
are.
But I don't know, but I don't know.
So
I
it's
guess
a
it
lot of
depends
guys
on
who
the
feel that
individual.
way. Okay, so you're definitely not alone in that sentiment. A lot of men can't handle for women to be physically or sexually aggressive in that way. A lot of men say it's because of the chase, um, and I understand. I do understand. So I would just merely suggest to those women out there who are more aggressive, yo, find your match. And that's one thing that is definitely important in sex and in intimacy is having a match. If I am aggression, I am that's me. I want somebody to match that energy. I want somebody that's going to give that back to me. Okay, I could be a yin and yang type chick. I might want somebody who's mild and meek, but mild and meek might not excite me in that same way. Might not be as welcoming in the same way. However, don't dial down your personality. Don't dial down who you are to accommodate somebody else sexually. A lot of relationships don't last for a few different reasons. Other people, money, and sex. Those are the top three things that will end most relationships. Okay, so we ain't talking about other people today unless y'all want to talk about threesomes and trains, but that's not today. We'll talk about that in the new year. We're not talking about money today because ain't no coins being exchanged at the time. We're gonna talk about hoeing again in the beginning of the year. We're gonna have y'all a nice budget plan for the hoes. But when you come to sex and finding your match, um, that is so very important that you don't overlook yourself, your wants, your desires in an effort to be pleasing unto somebody else. A lot of times you'll meet somebody and it's like, oh my God, they're so amazing at so many levels, but they want you to be just as closeted as they are. They want you to be just as mild and meek as they are. They don't want you to be all these things that make you you, all these things that make you inside the bedroom or outside the bedroom. But when it comes to that and you find yourself not reaching a certain level of pleasure, not having a certain level of intimacy, um, not having the sex that you require, that you need, that you want, and then you find yourself either having to masturbate to get to the end of that, or whatever the case may be. If you know that you don't have your sexual match, it's okay sometimes to throw in the towel. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that 2022, if you're not getting it the way you want, fucking change that shit. Don't keep running around here being miserable, coochie all dried up, upset, not happy. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's so many other things out there that can bring you pleasure, that can bring you excitement, that can bring you to an orgasm that you maybe have never experienced or had before in your life. You might as well start getting that shit right now. Start getting that shit right now.
Not too many other things besides them. Never mind. You
Mm.
right.
So that's one thing though. Like I feel like this gonna be our full on 2022 advice episode. So write that down if y'all haven't been taking notes. We on note number 3. Okay, Angela Walker coined it perfectly. Sexual incompatibility. If it's not the fit for you, it's okay. Okay, you guys. If you've tried, if you've suggested, you've educated, you've asked, it's okay sometimes to throw in the sexual towel. It's okay. Um,
No, big back.
yes. We're going to tap into something because I watch a lot of your videos. You come across to me as somebody who is pretty much fearless. I would I would. You're not scared to push the envelope with who you choose, the comedians to act out the things you do choose, people who are extremely, in my opinion, outspoken, some of the best to ever do it. You're not afraid to put on the different outfits. You're not afraid to portray yourself in any level of sexuality. You're not afraid to portray yourself in, male, female. Like you're to me, you come across as fearless in your acting, in your comedy, whatever it is you choose to do. But what
That's
are
fine.
your biggest fears in the bedroom? And do you have any? Let's start there. Do you have any? And if you do, what are the biggest ones?
My biggest fear in the bedroom.
Do you have any fears in the bedroom?
Yeah, of course. Man, in my capacity right now, more kids. I don't want no more kids.
That can be scary. That can be scary. Nobody praying for baby kids in the bedroom.
But it kind of it hinders you sexually.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you okay. Never mind.
Got it. Talk about it, babe. Talk about it. It's just us. Come on.
It's just the thought of having more kids. Look, I'm on child support, man. I can't. Every time I have a kid, man, it's a bill a month, man. That's how I look at it. It's nothing. It's that's too much, man. Instead of Florida, man, hell no. Yeah,
Well, you have two
that's my
kids,
biggest fear.
right?
Huh?
You have two
Yeah,
kids.
yes, man.
Okay.
Yes, man. Right, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
so because that's your biggest fear, are you proactive in making sure that you don't have any? Are you only relying on a great pullout game?
Well, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked. That's, um, well, I kinda, that's a wonderful question. Matter of fact. Uh, well, the pull-out game is spectacular, but it kind of fell off about 5, 6 years ago, so I haven't trusted since. So I'm more on the safe side. That's more guaranteed. So I'm safe as hell. I'm real safe.
You
That's
were
the
real
question.
safe. You said, I'm extra
Yeah,
safe.
I don't trust. I'm not trust the pull-out.
Because a lot of people, that's their method. That's their primary method. They go for the
Nah.
pullout game and they hope for the best. Like, but it's so many men and women who are in that position where they don't want more kids. They don't want kids, period, or whatever the case may be. But as opposed to being responsible, as opposed to being on birth control or using condoms or whatever, they just be like, they be on that hope for the best. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hope for the best. Let me just, baby Jesus, will I go in here and see what happens? Um, so that's another thing that we're definitely going to tackle 2022 is making sure that you all get every method possible in having great, fun, safe sex. I just saw this fantastic commercial the other day for dental dams. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. I low key forgot dental dams even existed. I ain't gonna lie. I just been sucking dick casually. But it's definitely other methods, you guys, that we could be using, that we could be doing
Um,
um, to make sure that we don't enter into a whole lot of unwanted situations. Um, and especially like even just with COVID, like people been on this. I'm gonna wear my mask, but I ain't wearing no condoms. Like, but you fucking 4 5 girls, like help me, help you. I don't understand. Um, Safety has seemed to have gone out the window as if STDs no longer exist. They still exist. They still exist. Even amidst the pandemic, you guys, STDs still exist. Unwanted pregnancies still exist. So sexual responsibility is big. Ladies, it's not just on the men to have the condoms. Let's just say that. Because if you don't want no kids, it's also your responsibility too.
I'm asking.
Not only are there so many other birth control methods, some of them can be harmful. I get that. Some of them can alter our hormones and things of that nature. But I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. I'm gonna take a little altered hormone over 21 years. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I got 2 kids in college right now, which I'm tired. I would take a little altered hormone.
But T Gray,
Yeah.
my friend right here, so stupid. He has a question for you. I know the answer, but he want to know what's dental dam.
What's a
Stupid.
dental dam?
Yeah,
Oh,
he don't.
a
Tell
dental
him.
dam, and I wish I had something in here extended that I could show you. So a dental dam is pretty much like a rectangular protective sheet, and it is extremely, extremely thin. Um, think of your thinnest condom, but like a sheet. Um, so you would put that
Yeah.
over top of whatever area you want to
Mhm.
pleasure orally. So you could put those over top of the pussy if you're giving out some bomb ass head. You could put that over top of the ass if you back there eating them groceries. So um, essentially, you would just kind of lay it there. Your tongue could move with it. It takes the form of your mouth, what have you, because it's pliable. It's thin enough that if I had it on my hand, you could see my palm through it. But it just protects you from a lot of STDs that you can get in your mouth. So a lot of people don't even take that part into consideration. A lot of you are out here giving all this head and eating ass and this, that, and the third. And then when it's time to fuck, you go slap a condom on. You're only using that condom at that point to prevent pregnancies. Because if you were really concerned about STDs, you would have a condom on in the beginning. Because the reality of it is, you can still get gonorrhea, you can still get chlamydia in your mouth. Herpes, of course, is through the skin. HIV don't give a fuck. So, and then there's a new STD out, genital mycoplasma, that people are now getting tested for in 2021 that people weren't getting tested for at all. They didn't have a name for it. before. There's also something else, and I think they're trying to develop the name for it now. So it's just you guys can be a little bit more active. I know if you're anybody's my age or whatever, I know y'all remember that movie. I can't think of the name of it with Tommy Davidson, Jamie Foxx, Vivica Fox, and they were playing around in the store about using a saran wrap because back in the early '90s, that's what they was doing. They was using saran wrap when you giving head as a mode of protection. A dental dam is essentially the upgrade. A dental dam is something you could open up the package, take it out, use it in that same vein, and it's supposed to protect you against STIs, sexually transmitted infections. Oh, booty call, yeah. I don't know why I couldn't remember that name, but yeah, you got to lick it before you stick it. I know y'all remember that. I know y'all remember
Yeah.
that. But yeah, so it's a lot of things that people could be doing. It's a lot of things people could be doing. And so, one, these are a lot of things that I want you all to look forward to in 2022 because I'm going to definitely try to focus more on educating you guys and making sure that everybody is up on this shit because so many people have these misguided notions and these misconceptions about sex and what it is, how it is, safe it is, and all these taboo things and all these barriers to the bedroom. And we're going to be diving into medications. We're going to be diving into these gas station pills, you guys, for you old niggas who really need to see which ones is not going to kill you out here. So we're going to be talking about a lot. We're going to be talking about a lot. But tonight, you guys, we got Sharvin Clark in the building right here on
Hey.
Sex Talk with T. Graye on WEMS Radio. The funniest man on TikTok says, say it with your chest. The
Yes.
funniest man on TikTok. Not to mention, boy, them eyes will get a bitch real fast.
Girl, but no, I'm outside.
So
Stop playing with me, good.
you so little want to dominate somebody. I think that's funny as shit.
I'm not little.
You're not
I'm just
little. What you like?
no.
4 5 wet beaver. How-
What?
You look you look small to me. You look
Yeah, on
slim.
camera.
Yeah, you look.
Yeah, in person, I'm big
Then the
as bro.
camera adds 10 pounds. So like me, you can't just scoop my big ass up.
Yeah, you be surprised what I can do, man. With these little bones I got. You be
So
surprised.
there's a couple of things, you guys, that we of course want to take out the new year, take into the new year.
The
I did
new
talk
year.
to you all before about having a sexual bucket list. So we're going to definitely tackle that. But what are your rules? What are your rules in your sex life? And does your sex life come with rules? Let's start there. Does it come with rules? And if so, Sharvin, what are they?
Oh, rules, of course. In my sex life. Okay, rule number one. We're gonna talk about the rules before we have sex. That's rule number one. Look, we have a list. We're not gonna do this tonight. We're not doing this tonight. And absolutely fuck no, we're not doing that to your birthday. Okay.
No,
But
never.
no. But besides that, there's no rules. I don't like to give like rules to my girl. Like I don't want to give her no restrictions. You know, what I'm saying? I had a bad experience with that one time. The girl felt restricted. Like you never like want to experiment. Never let me take control. Never let me do things. And it became very awkward for us. I had
Mhm,
to let her go
mhm,
anyway. But but personally, be honest, no, I don't have that many rules.
so no
Like
deal
it's that.
breakers then in the bedroom.
No what person?
No deal breakers.
Oh, I said no third person. What the hell you talking about, girl? No deal breakers.
And are you bringing a third person?
A third woman, hell yeah, all the time. Not no dude. No dude. No woman.
A little menage a trois now.
Another woman's. You had one chick to my kind bring another dude to a relationship. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna slap them little girl. Oh, you crazy? Nah, I ain't about to show you another dude. I'll show you another girl, but not another dude. What?
Why is two women and a man a threesome, but two dudes and a woman a train? Help me understand that because as a woman, like I don't get it. I don't get it.
Um, if it's two guys and a woman, it's called a train.
But why? Why is that a train if it's three people? Three people is a threesome in my mind. I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. Well, why is that a
Mm.
train and why is it two women and a guy a threesome?
Okay, you know how a train is, right? The
Yeah.
front end of the train can't see the back end of the train. Let, dude, don't look at me while I have sex with the girl, but while I'm fucking her, but don't look at me. Like that's bro code, bro. That's why I call it running the train. Okay, I'm the driver of the train. You putting the coal in the train in the back and keep the train moving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. And the rule is you can't make eye contact, but don't look at me, bro. When we fucking this girl together, don't be like, yeah, dog, we getting to her. Don't do that, bro. Don't look at her. Look down and look at her. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's why it's called a train.
He said two beef links or more.
At the front end and the back end.
That's funny. But so I've always wanted to know that just as a woman who I've always
Mhm.
feel like a menage a trois, three people. I think that when you have more than three people, then now that's some other shit. But
Yeah, that's some crazy shit. Yeah.
that's just my personal concept. I haven't done none of those things because
Me
I'm.
neither.
He said we evil. So we're gonna jump right into sexual bucket list. I believe that a lot of times I not believe, I know a lot of times I have people on here who say, they've done it all, they had it all, there's nothing else more for them to experience. They've seen everything under the sun and you know, there's nothing else for them to learn. Um, I love those guys. Think you all are fantastic, but I think it's a little bit batshit crazy to think that there's never anything more to garner or to learn when it comes to sex, especially since sex is something that evolves and that grows. Um, what would be on your sexual bucket list? What are some of your fantasies or desires that you want to make sure you knock out before you leave here?
Hmm. Interesting. Oh my God, people think I'm crazy. All right. So this is my sexual fantasy bucket list. One night, I want an Asian woman, right?
Mhm.
Asian woman, a white woman, and a black woman, right? In the same bed with me, 24 hours. Like
Okay.
that's my fantasy, bro. Like that shit love, like everybody can get it.
Okay. Okay. So you gotta break this down. Um, why the Asian?
Because I ain't never had an Asian woman before. I'm
Okay.
interested.
Okay. Why the white woman?
White woman because I ain't never. I ain't gonna lie. I had a white woman before. Uh, because white woman because she ain't a black woman. She,
Okay. And so why the black woman?
the
When
black woman because that's the queen. And I
okay.
want her to see. Look, I don't love you, bitch. You different. And I want her to see me have sex with them in comparison to her, so she know. Don't give me that book.
So she know that this is woke sex right here.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
This is
woke
how
sex.
I have sex with them. And this is how I have sex with you. It's different.
That's what that is. Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's how I
I'm
look at it.
y'all. If I had an Asian woman, a white woman, and a black woman in the bed, let me give y'all my reasons why I would. One, I like the noises Asian women make. Now, I don't know what y'all
Cool.
porn is, but my porn, 9 times out of 10, it's a few Asian joints in there. But I like their noises. I like their noises like shit. Like if I done came across a couple of dudes that kind of make Asian women noises, and that shit sends me
What's
to
the
a. But I like their noises. I do. They be acting like you fucking killing them all the time. Like,
No, man, but you're so dramatic. Calm your way down.
if I had a white woman in the mix, it'd be just to see a different color. I ain't gonna front y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna try to make it seem
But
like
she
it's.
ain't that. That's what I
It'd
said.
be
Same.
to see the different color because her nipples gonna be different from mine. It'd be because I know she probably gonna be stone cold freaking. I can get her hair wet. I don't know if I want to smell it after, but I know that I could. And you can always go for a black chicken in bed.
And
Always
the same.
go for a black chicken in bed.
Yeah, man.
Always, because I know she gonna give me all the cocoa butter, Vaseline, just glistening, all that. She gonna give me all of that.
Hey.
She gonna give me all of that. So, other than having three, which I think are very pretty, dope instances to have at one time. Um, when it comes to fantasies, when it comes to desires, and then taking the fact that you're the kind of guy who doesn't mind dressing up, you're the kind of guy who doesn't mind getting into character. What do you think will be your ultimate thing to live, or your ultimate fantasy or desire to pull a woman into?
Hmm. Oh, my ultimate desire, my ultimate wish. If I would have one fucking wish on earth, man, I would like my wish would be like a woman to understand. Like, look, I can be with you, right? And I can be with her too at the same time. We gotta be one happy family. Like for real, you can love her like I love you, and she can love you like I love her. You know what I'm saying? We could be what's she called? Polyrigamy?
Yeah,
Polyrigamy?
you would want a
Yeah, that
polygamous lifestyle.
shit. Yeah, we could do that shit. That lifestyle right there. We could do that shit. But that's my dream. I can't never find a woman who down for shit like that.
So I have this. I was just having this conversation recently because I came across a guy who's a polygamist, and he's right here in Virginia. He's actually about to have like a reality show based on his life, and I think he has two or three wives and 27 kids. Um, Two of the wives, I think, live in the same
Well, I ain't saying nothing about kids. Go ahead.
No, we already know where you stand on them babies. We already We already know what you say. You need to have a shirt on that says swallow only, putting down. Like we already know where you stay. Shara said, I'm not having no more kids. They got the child
No
support
shit.
on me as we speak.
No shit.
That's
No
why I'm
shit.
in my car. I can't even go in the house. So you see, I got some shit. They
Shit,
gonna call
man.
for an increase.
They got that shit. Now, dog.
So I reached out to the guy because I
Yeah.
definitely wanted to bring him on my show so that we can dive into polygamy and what it really is and what it really means. Um,
Wait a minute.
because I've had this conversation recently. I was talking to somebody who was from England, but he was having a conversation. And he was saying that the Western world really looks at polygamy more from the sexual aspect as opposed to what it originally began to be. So if you were to enter into that type of situation, or you had women who were down to definitely live that lifestyle, like what would that really mean to you, and why would it be important to live like that?
Oh shit, man. I don't know what the fuck you just said again. Say that shit again.
Let me take my time.
Yeah. I'm,
If you had the opportunity to have a polygamous relationship,
mhm.
what would be important about that to you? Like why
Oh,
would that be what why would it be what you would want to do? And then what's the important what's the importance of it, I guess. Now you got me fucking up my own
oh, my
question.
bad.
I don't appreciate that.
Um, what be important to me? The fact that they understand why I want the relationship, not just because I want two women. I want them
Mhm.
to like into it, like I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? And the same kind of devotion I have for it. I just have the same devotion and shit. You know what I'm saying? I take the shit serious, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all like one happy fucking family, bro. Like we share everything. Stuff.
Okay. Okay. So Angela Walker, I feel like I need to meet you somewhere, sweetheart. She said that's her fantasy relationship. You already found one right there. There you go. I don't know
See,
where you at,
I
Angela
don't
Walker.
know if he
There you
said.
go. She down.
I don't know if she said. It's talk, all talk.
It's
I don't
all
think that
time.
she
It's
said.
all time. I think she's serious because she been in this joint deep. She giving up. Love each other like sisters.
Serious.
Nicole Ramirez, which is true. Like a lot of sister wives do genuinely love each other to death, care for each other to death. You know what I mean? Look out, they have each other's back. Um, Definitely, that does happen. That does happen.
Definitely.
So, Sharvin,
Yes,
what
ma'am.
would be? I'm gonna ask you two questions. First, and this is gonna be the last time you guys. I'm gonna ask this for 2021. Oh, what's most important about sex to you?
What's most important about sex?
Hmm. Hmm.
the, the connection and like and what you gain at the end. Like, do we become closer? Do we fix something? It'll make you feel good. Like the end result.
Yeah, that's that. That's that. I'm sorry. I'm in moving screens. I'm trying to move. Uh oh. There we go. I'm trying to move you guys over to another screen. Oh, please forgive me. There we go. So I have to look at everything and everybody at the same. My bad, you guys. Catch up to okay. All right now. So, oh, Angela said she been looking for that since she was 30. How old are you, Angela? What I want to know. You've been looking for it since you was 30. How old are you now?
I'm about 67, 68.
And Ryan DeWitt chimed in. He said, one woman is handful. He couldn't handle two all the time.
You ain't no man like me.
But so yeah, one woman can be a handful. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
can be a handful for the people out there. Oh, Angela just turned 41. Okay, you still prime time, baby. That you're still right. Still
Hey,
prime time. Don't fuck with me, Angela. You being here with me and mine, girl. I bring you in here. You want me to be your sister wife? I gotta see you naked. Rules, rules to this. But no, seriously. Um,
hey.
so there are, I don't know what area you're in, Angela, but there are a lot of, believe it or not, polygamy groups. There's a lot of sites that offer dating, dating sites. I don't know if you're down for dating sites or what have you that do offer that lifestyle. And you can see the profile of the man. You can see profiles of the sister wives. Um, if it's legitimately something that you're looking for, like there's a lot. You just kind of have to search for it, and then you probably think, oh no, it's not. It really is. The world is your oyster when it comes to polygamy, because a lot of people who live that lifestyle believe in continuing and to growing that lifestyle even for other people. So the same way that they have stuff for just regular ass situations, they have those same things for polygamy. So I would kindly suggest maybe, joining a group, getting to know people. They have social events and stuff like that, or maybe try an online dating situation and see if you come across a guy that you might feel you might want to be a part of that team. You know what I mean? That's a reality. 2022 goals. Writing this shit down. You got to share your dick. You might as well share your dick on your own terms.
Hey, you did. Shit.
And you a Scorpio? Girl, go in there and work everybody. Work everybody like a part-time job, Scorpio. Y'all ain't got shit on the Sagittarius, so I'm tired of Scorpios getting all this play. We gonna stop that. We gonna stop that, goddamn it, in 2022. Y'all gonna stop having everybody think that Scorpios is where it's at when it's not. It's us.
No.
Sagittarius and all this energy and all this passion. So you head on. Shaman, like, what did I come in here for? What did I agree?
I'm just cool.
I agree to. So, best piece of sex advice. Now, mind you, no pressure. This is the last bit of sex advice for 2021. Wherever you leave it, that's where it's going to end. We're not doing none of it until 2022. What do you want the people to go out on?
Yo, just do it. No pressure. Don't think about it. Stop overdoing it. Stop thinking about it too much. When you're in it, just be in it. Take it for what it is. Yeah, I love you. Shit. No, I ain't come yet. Did you come? Good. It don't matter. Let's just get it over with. I still love you. We'll again tomorrow.
There it is, you guys. There it is.
Happy New Year. Fuck all year, baby. You fucking.
I went to shit, yeah. So that was fantastic. I can't wait for everybody else to experience that. But that's real talk, though. That's real talk.
Hey.
Sean took us out right. Yes, he took us out right. So before we hop up out of here, I want you to tell the audience, you guys, tell everybody where they can find you, they can get in contact, catch up on these videos.
Okay, since I'm the funniest man on TikTok, I'm gonna start there first. Um, at Sharvin Comedy TV. I repeat, it's at Sharvin Comedy TV on TikTok. Instagram is at Sharvin_Comedy TV. Also, you can join my fan page on Facebook, Sharvin Comedy TV. YouTube too, Sharvin Comedy TV.
Okay, okay. So you guys now make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all tune in. Definitely funny. Definitely was going to bring you these laughs wholeheartedly. I hope everybody took their notes. If you didn't take your notes, it's okay because you can hop on YouTube, you can hop on Facebook, you can hop on Twitch, you can hop on pretty much damn near anywhere. Run this shit back. Get your pen and paper. We drop gems through the entire show. Take your notes. Okay, okay. We're going to start 2022 off with a bang. I can't wait, you guys. New show format, new season, new faces. Definitely going to be educating you all. So make sure that if you have questions, if you have concerns, that you definitely hit me up at the love below _ sex talk with T Graye, or you can get at me at the T Graye. Or I'm giving y'all everything. If you want some merch, if you want some sex advice, you can go to www.sextalkwithtgraye.com. That will also take you to every link, to every page, to everything. It's all connected. Make sure you get at me. Make sure you stay tuned. Again, we're going to start fresh in the new year. In the meantime, y'all run some of these old episodes back. Get your pen, get your paper, get these notes. Start having better intimacy, better sex lives, more fun. Get break free of these shells, you guys. Break free of these sexual chains that keep you bound, and begin to have fantastic sex lives, y'all. If you ain't having it already, come on, your girl's gonna get you there. Girl's gonna get you there. But I will see you all in the new year. This has been Sex Talk with T Graye. We out for 2021.
Bye, boy. Get you down.
You said what? Yes. Get you some dim now. Yes. Yes. Just
I
don't be
said
out here haphazardly sucking me. Yeah. Yeah. But definitely, you guys. I can't wait to see you all in the new year. Can't
yes,
wait
yes.
for all just stay tuned. Keep up with what your girl is doing. Keep up with all the new things that's gonna come in 2022. Y'all be easy. Bye bye.
Peace.